Okay, let's go.
I gonna call that horse Jake. Of course, it's all about a special late night today. And we have the spokesperson of the police, Mr. Josefa.
Good day, good day, good day.
How are you doing, sir?
We there.
We will be joined by the community police officer in just a few. But tell us what we're doing here. Last time we walked around, I see less people are parking in Phillipsburg, but they still find creative ways to do what they need to do.
Thanks for doing this again.
Yes, sir.
But you know, it's an interesting point of view trying to educate our public on certain ways of doing business. And that part of Phillipsburg brought a lot of different ideas and angles that we don't speak about enough. We think that this something should be done over on this side of the hill also, and not only in Phillipsburg. So we're gonna talk about certain things on the roundabout here, about the traffic definitely coming from the front side, and we're gonna take a look at what
Maho. Yeah, the famous Maho.
Maho is important when it comes to the amount of vehicles, tourists, and the whole situation when it comes to parking in that area also, and behavior.
Yeah.
So it's all about educating the public on top of this.
And of course, adhering to the traffic rules that they were supposed to, study.
Absolutely.
In St. Martin, not Seba, St. Martin. Okay. Now, this roundabout is known for the police, stopping people to come and check their documents. I noticed that the police has been doing a little bit more, I see in the cones, a different way of different places that you guys would stop people. How is that going? And tell us, are people complying with, yes, everything? Because every time I notice there's a search or anything like that, 2 guns, 1 gun, 3 guns found.
That was one of the things. And this year, what we did this year was actively started with a gun violence prevention. It is 2-tier. First tier is we got to give information that what the possibilities are. As a spokesperson, listen, gun is a problem. We've seen more guns than usual over the last years. We confiscated quite a bit more in just the first couple of months than most of the years. So what the police also did, we have a group who specifically have gone over into doing controls when it comes to these kind of issues. In particular with not cars alone, even the scooter riders.
Scooter riders. I know that's the police's favorite.
That's one of our main issues we are dealing with.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Let's even talk about during the causeway jump up.
Yeah, causeway jump up. How that went?
The causeway jump up went quietly. We were prepared. We had a group who was active. We planned early.
Yeah, and who paid for that big bus, man? Jeez, when I saw that, I said, are you gone up? No, the only thing is to put a nice logo of the police on top of the bus.
I can start by thanking the person who donated their time in the bus.
Thank you. It's very nice.
For assisting us during this. So sometimes we have the public who assist us. Yeah. Coming back to this issue with the causeway. Causeway itself went quite safe.
Very safe.
Very safe. 1 arrest alone we did during the causeway. And this has to do with a particular person we were looking for.
A person of interest.
Of interest.
Yeah, person of interest.
And during the causeway, they got to give it up to some of the detective fellas them who
recognized
him and went over and to arrested him. Our main concern is this gentleman had a firearm on him.
Yeah, but you're looking for him, so obviously he will have a firearm.
No. thinking that out of the point of view that this person is wanted already.
And they haven't gone anyway.
They haven't gone anyway. Oh. So the issue of this gun thing now really is such a serious problem.
We're trying to normalize it, maybe even.
We don't understand, and I'm asking this too, in general, where are these guns coming from all of a sudden?
Yeah. Yes.
That's one of the questions we have to ask ourselves. Eh?
Yeah.
Where is all of this coming from? So let's talk about the amount of scooters we counted approximately around the roundabout park, all the way going up there. We even talking about in front, after the finish, but in front of the Nowhere Special. That was a whole different headache on its own.
Yeah.
We talking about a couple hundred scooter and motorcycle. A couple hundred around here.
No.
Oh,
maybe 100.
I'm talking about closer to 200 average. What we counted,
200?
Close 200 scooters and motorcycles around this area. I for sure, when I passed, there was a group of 50 coming from the front side here.
Yes, I think I remember that. And they take over the road. I tried to say it in a nice way because, we all have to use the road. But that's another, I guess, a challenge for you guys. Because most of the time when you're driving, and I joke about it all the time, but I'm sure every driver in St. Martin have experienced having to drive and feel as if you have to completely forget your traffic rules, because the bike would just come into your space and come out and then look back as if they want to ask you, but what are you doing on the road with your vehicle?
It is a complicated situation. You'll get the first question, but what police are you doing about it? Again, then you have to prioritize. Eh?
Yeah.
Are you really want to take expensive police resource
and focus on make sure wear your helmet. It's important, but you could be focusing on robberies and other stuff.
That's what.
Yeah, the resources is thin already.
And you don't want to spread it out. Not that we shouldn't do something about it.
Do you have a problem with the bikers? I think it's important because
hold on. I'm a biker rider.
I was just about to spoil everybody day and say that this is a biker I'm speaking to. So do you? But I'm sure that the youngsters specifically, especially the driver, the motorists, they feel like, oh no, police are always harassing us. Oh, police don't want us to have fun. Oh, police this. So are you targeting the motorists, the bicycle drivers, the motorcycle drivers, the Harley drivers, because maybe you guys jealous of the fact that they could get through traffic quick? I don't know. I just want to hear it.
It is a weird thing that most normal riders respect the rules.
That is true.
You don't see none of us riding in between the traffic saying beep, 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 beep.
Oh yes, like their ambulance. Yes, correct. That's another one. Yeah.
So it's a mindset, huh?
Yeah.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
It have grown over the last couple of years that this is something considered normal. And I'm asking my community, is this normal? Are we going to accept it?
Yeah.
Because
the police can do so much.
It's not only a police problem, this is a social problem.
Social problem, yeah.
There was a discussion about, giving them a place to have their do the hopping and the thing. But again, we have to study if this is going to solve this problem. And I don't believe that's the only solution.
What do you think would solve the problem?
I would have no idea. I think we have to do a study when it comes to this.
Yeah.
Because this...
But how it's going so far is not... This
is not possible because compared to the most other years, even though this year...
Have you looked at other islands, for example? I don't know.
In a meeting we had in the US during crime prevention meeting, I brought up this to them. And they remind me, I got a particular problem.
What's that?
2 countries on one island.
So it doesn't.
Yeah, and it brings its issue.
Okay.
If you want to
do something on the one side,
you're gonna have effect on that side. So it's kind of complicated sometimes, and we got to think out of the box.
We gotta go Maho.
Yes.
Let's go Maho. I'll drive in my car. I don't want to drive in yours, and then I'll meet you there.
dreamt it. You've worked hard for it. And now you've got it. You deserve to enjoy the fruits of your labor and know that you're covered in case of a disaster, like an unexpected fire or a vehicular collision. At Magical Insurances, we focus on settling your claims quickly and fairly so you can get back to enjoying your life. Magical Insurances, fast, fair, and always there.
What is it? Guess what? I got an idea. It's amazing. You see how we have the link sharing all everywhere?
QR link,
the
yeah.
QR link.
Yeah.
Raw Caribbean Channel app. Yeah. You're welcome. Put it in the back.
But it's not an app though. It's not an app. App you have to like download something to get it on your phone, take up space. It's not an app.
It's like an app. Therefore, it can be an app. So, it's an app. Raw Caribbean TV app. Say it with me, Al. Come on.
It's not an app though. All you gotta do with that, it's a link. You take the link, you hit the bookmark, you say add to home screen, and so it shows up like an app icon, but it's not an app though.
Are you a real person? It is an app because you get to watch all the programs from Raw Caribbean at one place. It is an app.
I don't know how to explain this to you, but factually and technically, it's not an app. Kind of like we do the news, facts,
Yeah.
and you do that thing you do.
Whoa.
Point being, you just go to the QR, you hit bookmarks, and you hit add to home screen, and then you can have the link to, let's give it another name.
The app.
You want to call it the app?
Raw Caribbean TV app.
Jess.
Yes.
Jess, please, give please some sense, Jess. Jess.
It's kind of like an app.
That's why she gets the big bucks.
It's not an app, though. It's not a app. What the It's not a app.
You kiss your mother with her mouth? My God. Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Yes.
It's not an app, though.
All right. Now, what are some of the challenges that we have for this area?
Well, one of my most daily challenge is the parking here.
Okay. And that's on the side from
That's
the...
on the right-hand side coming from Mullet Bay. As you can see, there's a no parking sign.
Okay.
The thing of it is, it was never a spot to park.
Okay.
When Vromi, the government fixed the road, painted it, there was never a place to park. It was a two-lane road. The right side, you take the right side, go in Beacon Hill. And the left side, you take it around the roundabout to go to the airport.
What are you speaking about? Because this looks like a parking lot. Because you have cars parked here and cars parked here.
Yeah, it needs
so it should be legal.
It needs to be repainted, but what it is, when you have heavy machine, tour buses, whatever coming this way, with this car parks now, it takes up space, so it goes over on the other lane. So it was never a place where cars could park here.
Supposed to park.
No, never. It used to be marked, but now for the last few years since COVID, people start parking here, and you still have to repaint the area.
Is it that people not adhering to the laws, or is it just convenience? They just park up quick? Because I'm sure you gave fines, you spoke to business owners, you spoke to workers.
Yes,
so you
towed
even
vehicles.
towed vehicles.
Towed
I'm sure
also.
you see them coming out.
Yes.
Explain them something. And what do you think it is? It's just convenience, laziness?
Combination of both.
Okay.
Most definitely, because the signs are visible. This is a no towing zone.
Yes, it says here no towing.
And right around the corner, when you bang the corner, you're supposed to
But
see the
roundabout.
same sign as this here. So it's no escaping the signs.
And even when you tow all the cars,
It lasts a few days and then they start parking again. And this is both local and tourist.
okay. Now let me check something quick. You see, there is a R plate here.
Yes.
So I mean so a tourist could say,
You can
hey,
assume that's from a tourist, yes.
yes. And then you come down, you see a front side plate. You see.
That lady lives in this area.
You see,
Yeah.
like you know all the cars.
Yeah, like I said, extensive conversations, explanations,
Over
fines,
and over.
everything.
And
over
the
and over.
excuse that you get is.
I didn't know, I didn't see, or let me stop with a car, just going there across, or I work here.
So the no parking on sidewalk to away zone does nothing for her, I guess. Because I'm
No.
reading it there right there on the sign.
No, it used to be worse. It used to be that the cars would park on the sidewalk, and then you would see everybody in a wheelchair, baby carriages, you name it. People have to literally walk on the road to oncoming traffic. It was that bad for a long while. Then I asked the Corporation of Maho to build me something to stop the parking on the sidewalk, and they came with these. They're a little too big, but they
does,
don't have
yeah.
it does the job of no parking on the sidewalk, which is even worse.
For grown-ups, I don't get it because, well, thank God they didn't put the brick benches that they have in
See,
in
look
town.
at this one here now. Look.
Oh, they're gonna do it right in front of
Yeah.
us,
And that's a P.
and that's a local.
That's a local number plate.
Wow. Oh, and she's on the same.
And yeah, that's also, yeah.
All right. We'll be right back. This is too much.
I had my home make these signs because, well, I didn't get through the signs here.
Yeah.
And speaking of the gentleman right here. How you doing, sir? You all right? Morning. You okay?
Okay. And so the people would park sometimes even double park, I guess.
Yes.
Just with the okay. So this is a perfect example here.
And he's a tourist.
Yeah, but still, I mean, they have traffic laws where they are from.
Yes, definitely.
So it's not a strange phenomenon.
No.
Not because it's an island mean it's lawless. But anyway, and
my next problem is the parking here. Is where people would park and have their, especially big vehicles, will stick out and literally make it a one-way.
oh yes, I think I
Literally
experienced
make
that
a
many
one-way.
times.
Yeah. And then we have the kind taxi drivers, gypsies, tour guides, whatever, would park where they want to let out their customers, or they would park in the middle of the road.
Okay,
To
and
leave customers come on.
let me try be
and
the
get
devil.
off.
Let me try be the devil's advocate and say, if, for example, yeah, but I don't have a space to drop off the tourists that we're supposed to be catering to, so you should be a little bit more lenient. You would tell them what?
Sunset has that space, and I'll give that opportunity also.
Okay.
But that they don't. A lot of them do not use that.
But it is an option
There
to
is
go
an option.
and stop off, get them off, and then we go from there.
There is an option. There is that option.
Okay, no, because I just want to make sure that the police was able to also, be a little bit more convenient for the tourists, because sometimes we get so much tourists here, and we gotta know how to be a little more flexible, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying around this side you have a parking issue, making it a one-way,
Making it a one-way.
okay? And let's say, for example, now in this case, you see a taxi driver over there. Is he supposed to be over here, parked up?
He's off the road. He's off the road. Yes, up until here, go down. That's the road. So I will leave him as long as he's there. He's blocking people, but as long as he's by his vehicle, he can stay there. So when somebody needs to come out, he's there present to remove his vehicle so people can come out.
And then normally if somebody would just do ad hoc, so he's here, that's fine. But if somebody comes and stops, they have to be within here, basically.
You see these boulders
Yes,
also?
yes.
I had them here along the road and they removed them.
Who removed them?
Not
Okay, so
government. Not government. Let me say it like that. Government were not the ones to remove
It's a whole
it.
racket in here, man.
It is that bad, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They moved it themselves.
They push it back.
And of course, when they
back.
came back, I don't know. Now, of course, one of the situations that we also need to talk about is the barkers.
Yes.
You know, and for those who don't know, are the lovely ladies that ask you to braid their hair when
Massage.
you massage, all kind of everything, and you only pay $300, $400, $500 for it. But that's fine. But how does the police deal with that?
Well, they know who to target and they know how to target. They target the tourists who would not be able to call us when it's happening or would leave and then we will hear it after the fact. Or if you're very lucky, they will get in touch with Sunset or Driftwood Bar and then they will make a call to me or to 911 where we get a complaint as they would say, I'll give you a 10-minute free massage, and if you want to take it longer, you pay. And the surgeon will say, okay, let me take the free massage. Let me take the free massage, and then I'll massage 15 minutes, and then they will come with the argument, listen, I did 5 minutes, you charge you $100 or whatever price they want to charge. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a racket.
It's a racket.
Another racket
Also, they were like, let me braid your hair, $3 a braid, and then it's still up to $200, $250. And they would strong arm the tourists to go by the ATM to pull the money. And yes. I was lucky to catch a few of them sometimes, where they would give back the money, but that's sometimes. And if you think I'm lying, it's all over on the internet.
No, it's on the internet, yeah. Because the tourists do give testimonials most of the time, so they tell you their experience, and you're like, wow, why you didn't tell anybody that's happening?
Yes.
When you talk to these ladies, and maybe you could also talk about the misconception that all of the barkers are illegal immigrants, but what are you told most of the time since you've been dealing with them so long?
Well, according to TIET, the majority, like 99% of them are working illegally.
Okay.
Okay, because they don't
go
have
for
a permit
Yeah.
to do these activities. I am one for give some of them one, and then they
A living.
would.
Everybody got to make a living.
Everybody got to make a living.
But do it the right way.
But do it the right way. They have those coming from the French side who would not get a permit.
Yes.
Who even the Dutch side ones complain about them because they are more vocal and violent and aggressive.
And not even any type of sting operation. It's just waste of time because you just get rid of one and 5 more come after.
Get rid of them for how long? That's the problem. That's the problem. So we need to come up with with the idea to get rid of them one time or to have a few of them, give them a permit so probably they can make money because they're not going to stop. They tell you plain out, come back tomorrow.
It's too lucrative.
It's too lucrative. They tell me come
and they
back
know that
tomorrow.
you're not going to, it's a waste of resources to just sit here and watch them, I guess.
Unfortunately.
And this is at every beach, you think? Maybe you could tell me that?
I think this is mostly here and in Phillipsburg. Those are the 2 areas.
Kimsha also.
And Kimsha.
Okay.
So police have been mostly dealing with it at those locations.
Okay. And then what about when they have a fight in nightclubs or entertainment in these areas? Usually is not that.
That's the other problem. We have the bike riders at night that would either do a lot of donuts or make problems on the road.
Yes. Especially by the roundabout.
Especially by
Every
the
time I
roundabout
down
and
there, and then
stuff,
people
yeah.
just stand up there watching them.
Yes, exactly.
It's like a show.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Those
really,
are the-
it comes down to some bottlenecks that.
And it's some
Yeah.
it's behavior. We want to try to change the behavior part of this. It is impossible if you invest in yourself in an expensive bike with the ability to destroy it doing these kind of shows. But yeah, it's totally personal.
Yeah.
And it's a behavioral issue we're trying to deal with. It's time to start to educate my community also. And that's one of the main reasons we're doing these kind of things.
Yeah. So that people get an idea of the headache that you guys deal with on a daily basis.
Exactly.
Because that's what it comes down to.
Even for the barkers, I mean, keep telling them, look, listen, you all keep putting an X on your back with all the complaints. And then when it reaches them, nobody never do it. But every situation is a different one. And also all of them got a chance to make a mess. Every one of them.
And this kind of reminds me of the gypsy situation where we said we was going to tackle them.
Yep.
And then you get so used to dealing with it when you said taxi, buses, and gypsies, because it is a reality.
It is a
And we
reality.
can't ignore them because they are there.
There's a business for it still. So
Yeah.
that's the problem. What comes with it.
Yeah. And that's policing is the only part that you guys can deal with.
The only part we can do.
I love this.
And it's
Okay.
a lot.
Thank you so much. Like it's you see, I don't know what to say. I wish I could tell you it's gonna be fixed tomorrow, but I hope we're going towards it, and that's what we could do.
Educate my public. That's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
For
Thank you,
sure.
sir. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you for taking the time.
Behave when you reach these areas because look the problems they're dealing with already. We'll be right back.
Make the switch. Get faster internet for less.
Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here. Yesterday's gone, and a new day has appeared. But this year, your blessings I'm embracing. Hey, healing have to come my way. Blessings have to come my way. Winning, we winning, and we here to stay. It's the blessings me say will find me here. Oh yeah. I miss if ever gonna find me here. Oh yeah. Money gonna find me here. Oh yeah. I miss the blessings gonna find me here. Oh na.
And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how to wait to be. Tell me how to wait to go. Tell me all that I should know. And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how to wait to go. Tell me how to wait to be. To evoke some empathy. And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how to wait to go. Tell me how to wait to see. Show me all that I could be.
Hello, my people. Make sure you tune in to Sit, Sip, and Chat every Monday at 5 p.m. on TV15 and every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
And make sure tune in to the late night show with Andrew Dick from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. with a repeat in the afternoon for no reason. In the afternoon, the late night show at 3 p.m. Thank you, TV15.
Thank you, TV15. Make sure to tune in
Make sure to tune in to the late night.
and Sit, Sip, and Chat.
Late night. You know what grinds my gears? GEBE. Hey, how you doing? Everything okay? So, some Someone told me a marvelous story yesterday, and I said, I have to bring this to the people because this is how a friend of mine would say, diabolical. So, I've been paying, I'm just going to use me as an example. I've been paying $250 for the past year to GB because they can't get the shit together when it comes to the billing. So every month, no matter what, $250, $100, I deposit my eyes closed to GB because that's what I'm used to paying. A year later now, I get a notice that there is an outstanding. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So I go to GB, take it on myself as a good Samaritan, and go. Reach GB, customer service, tell them the system down. I said, okay, well, this is my situation. I've been paying $250 every month. What are you talking about? Do I have more? What outstanding are you talking about? I then get a bill for 19,000 guilders for my 2-bedroom apartment home in Belvedere. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this. In Belvedere. So, the same houses, you know how the Belvedere homes set up. And you know, 2 bedrooms, okay, how much fuel you think I consuming? Or how much kilowatts or megawatts or whatever the hell did this measure this bill? How much do I really use? So she gave me the bill for 19,000 guilders and I was like, and she's like, why are you laughing? And I'm like, because, are you crazy? 90,000 guilders. So I've been paying $250 for fun? Like, what? No. I don't agree. I therefore contest this situation you got going on here. Are you full of shit? When you get all your shit together, check me. She then says, sir, you know what? We're going to send the meter guys, the trusted meter guys. Big up to the meter guys. Or you stay strong and kill them dogs. I'm just joking. Because I know dogs just harass the meter guys like the post office guys. So this one out dogs. I bet you all those animal lovers right now going like, we need to cancel Andrew. I'm joking. That's why it's called satire. Anyway, this woman then sends one of the meter guys. They come, they check the meter. They go around the house. Yeah, he good. There's no problem with the meter. And he's like, no, because as you can see, I only consume this amount of electricity. So you telling me I owe you 19,000 guilders? It's impossible. They then say, well, sir, you know what? We're going to see what we could do, but we're going to have to take the meter. I then reply to them and say, come for your goddamn meter. Come for it. Come for it now. Come for it right now. You want it, come get it. Because I got a generator. But they don't know that. So you know what? No problem. Then I say, miss, can I ask you something? And this is without attitude. Because that woman had attitude the whole time. And yeah, but why we gonna come take the meter now? She then says, okay, sir, what's your question? I then say, well, remember for the past 6 months, remember 6 months in 2024, maybe you forgot about it because, or you just get $75 million dollars from the government to continue messing up our lovely electricity grid. But anyway, back to the story. Who's going to compensate me for the 11 to 12 hours that you've been going off constantly, damaging appliances, me losing business, because I can't focus. You mess with my mental health. Did we forget how GB made us feel during that time where we had to be understanding? You want to go back a little bit more? Remember the black bite? The hack? Remember that? Please be understanding. Please come and pay something. I came and paid $250 every month in 2024. And now you telling me I owe you 19,000 guilders. How do I go and work? I'm not paying it. Well, sir, then we have to come for your meter. Come for it. These people send a letter stating that they're coming for the meter. They send a letter saying that they're coming for it. So I'm waiting for them to come. I want them rich. I was like, okay, and then what? And then he said, well, that's it. That was yesterday. So that's why I'm telling you this. Tell the people, because this is my story. So imagine the other stories. I even heard of by Red Cross, by the senior citizen section. A woman, she pays about 100 guilders, a little bit of change, because it's only her. She get a bill from GB for 800 and something guilders. The woman get high blood pressure and she gets a seizure. I ain't joking, seriously, she get a seizure. What else is happening? What is going on with the mental health? Destruction, GB gave us after Black Bite, and then the outages with the generator concounts. Who is going to be there for us right now? The only people I could talk to is GB. Because, yeah, you give a bullshit senior relief program that you had before, but the fuel clause is still killing people. And this is just one of many other stories that we've been getting. I don't think GB realizes that they power the entire dot side. So it's everybody's business. And why it's not taken seriously? Because it's better it happened to you than to me. Because at least I got light. So you're thinking, I pay in bills. Everybody else stop being lazy and pay bills. But you want us to pay the bill like this? Okay, GB, how much? You know, many people rush to GB and they give the entire salary because they make a bullshit reconnection agreement, the contract, the famous, 75%, 25%, and then 50%, of 20 or 30 or 40,000 guilders. You swear the person who living in a one apartment or a little house or a shack in this case, running a Chinese shop, might as well you call him Chino? This is ridiculous. Like, basically, let me stop with this whole residential thing, and everybody is a commercial business. Because when you get your bill from GB, it is just, hey, I guess we gotta go with it. Because it's okay for you to complain, like you watching right now, and you go like, yes, Andrew, yes, they're full of shit. But what are you doing about it? You paying, right? And if you don't pay, you're gonna be out. Your whole house, blackout. You're gonna be having candles. So while you're there online, going like, GB, you suck. Go suck your mother. You in dark, bro. You in darkness, bro. Sarah ain't there to say let there be light. Okay, I done.